that have tried to talk to me and offer me big lump sums of money, and I've declined it.
You were saying something earlier that I vehemently disagree with, if that's a word. Strongly disagree with. You said a man should save a woman out of the strip club.
Absolutely.
That is crazy talk. Explain yourself.
I just feel like most women that are in the club are in survival mode and want to be saved. And I feel like if you see a woman in the club and she has a light in her eyes and you have that connection to her, pull her out and save her.
Do you hear this? Do you hear what she's saying right now?
That's wrong.
She wants you to be a fool.
No. Now, there's a difference between being finessed versus like someone actually appreciating you.
What's the difference between being finessed and thinking somebody appreciates you?
The difference.
Yeah.
I would say in reality, it's like when you really care about somebody, it doesn't matter. Like all that other stuff doesn't matter. But when you're finessing someone, it's just strictly about the paper, like getting what you need to get and getting on.
All right. So,
but how do the guy know what you're talking? Wait, first off, let's get one thing straight. I don't even agree. You just said that guys should go into the strip club and try to save broken people. No, you're not. You shouldn't. I'm letting y'all know right now. Public announcement from Shaq. Do not attempt to save broken people. If they're broke, they're broke. Now, I'm not saying you can't be with a person that's broke, but you attempting to save a broken person. You're not Superman. Guess what? You know what that broken person gonna do? They gonna break you mentally. You ain't gonna be able to handle it. I'm letting y'all know, man. I tried it. I tried it. So don't do it. Don't do it. You know that thing that they say that happens when you just give up? Like, let's say a bear attacks you. Like, a bear attacks you and start throwing you around like Leonardo DiCaprio. Remember The Revenant? When a bear just throws you around, mentally you go into shutdown mode, where you're like, whatever happens, what happens. That's what happens when you talk to a broken person. You go into shutdown mode where you like, I ain't gonna lie, you fall down some stairs. I'm happy. I'm pretty happy about this now.
I'm a man. I go into the strip club. It's this girl. She got a twinkle in her eye. Mm-hmm. I should say, listen, I want to take you out of here. I don't want you to do this anymore. Yeah. She's gonna look at me like a trick and a sucker.
That's not true.
You don't think so?
Most likely, if she's in the strip club, she is going to look at you as like that thing, because she is now eye of the tiger. She is on this mode all the time. But she's about to talk about the micro.
It depends where she's at in her chapter. If she's in a chapter where she wants to be saved and she thinks that you're a high quality man that's going to actually be a man of his word and not just a talker, then maybe she might listen to you and be able to submit to you to do so.
And the fact that you really believe what you're saying right now, I think you biased. Were you in the club? Did you want somebody to save you? Is that why you're saying this?
When I was in the club, I had a boyfriend the entire time.
How did you?
Oh, there you go. You was in the club. This is why you say this. If I was a nigga that was in prison, I would say I want somebody to show up and try to bail me out too. Think about it. How many niggas in prison is not like, I wish somebody would just provide me with a big time lawyer for free? That's why she's saying it. It make perfect sense now.
Your boyfriend feel about you being in the club? Wait. Matter of fact, did you give him money?
No, never.
So he allowed you to go out?
Yeah, he did, because he knew that if I was not making my own money, like he tried to make me do other jobs to just suffice to keep myself occupied, but I wasn't making enough money. And so I just wasn't satisfied. So I just would go. That's why I said for on and off for a year I would.
And your man said, I love you.
Please.
I love everything about you.
Yeah.
And baby, I will let you go out there and let other men see the thing that should be sacred to me. And you ain't got to bring me no money back to the house from it.
I mean, I had a lot of responsibilities. Like, I'm the oldest of my siblings, so I take care of a lot of my family.
That's not what I'm saying.
What the hell did that have to do with what he just said? How did you see broken niggas? That's a broken nigga right there. That was some broke shit to do, like, with your brain. He specifically asked about your boyfriend and said that he said these things while you went out and did these things, and somehow she said, I had people to take care of my family. What did that got to do with that, nigga? Broken. That right there, that's a shattered motherfucker right there.
Man,
I think he respected my hustle. He respected that he was like, at least she's not turning tricks. You know, she's going to work. She looks good. She's there for 2 hours. He didn't care.
You
really.
going in, looking
I would get in
all,
trouble sometimes.
looking all
I would get in trouble
good,
sometimes.
looking all good, getting drunk. You
And
know,
he would come scoop me up right after work at 2 o'clock. He'd be
Damn.
right there. Come get in the car.
and that's crazy talk. Your man let you go out, dance on dudes all night long. Then
No, I
come
never
pick-
dance on guys.
Then come pick you up when you done.
And that's not the type of club I worked at.
What type of club?
So I strictly worked on stage. I never gave personal dances.
I don't give a damn, okay? Everybody got to see your tatas. I don't care, okay? You could have been a stripper for the elderly men at a home where no one touches you and tell you they sleep half the time. I still don't want you after that. But you know, her boyfriend, you know, that's a different nigga.
You said that you made $5,000
Yep.
in 2 hours.
2 hours.
How you get $5,000 on stage? That's a lot of money to be thrown.
Well, I'll show you. This is the hustle. This is the hustle that I was doing
Come on, give it to us.
in Detroit. So basically, I would come in with
It was a
1,000.
black club.
It was predominantly white club, but we had
White
like the
dudes don't
top-
even throw money. White dudes give you
Okay,
money in the back
you're
room,
not-
so I don't
that's
believe
not true.
you.
Well, you got to remember, we have in Detroit, we have white, black, Arabs, and some Spanish, right?
Yeah.
So during that time when I was a dancer, the Arabs were getting the money. Like that's who was getting the money. And so because of who I am, you know, I
What did that have to do with anything? I thought you said the club was predominantly white. What does the Arabs got to do with this then?
was getting the money with them. So they didn't mind. But let me show you how I started it. There was a couple
I'm trying to hear how you was getting
about to show
5,000
you.
in 2 hours on stage.
So I'm gonna show you. I would come in at 12 o'clock, and I have all my proof is in the pudding. I don't have to make.
Go
up
ahead,
no
go ahead.
fear.
I hear you. I ain't saying you.
I
lying.
would
Let's
come into
hear it.
work with $1,000 cash. I would call one of my homeboys. I would have them come to the club. I'd be like, yo, can you do this for me? They would come. They would sit. They would get a bottle, and they would hold my $1,000. Right when I came in, when I would go on stage, I went on stage maybe 2 or 3 times. He would start the money war. So he would throw that. And once people are drunk, by the time people are at the club in Detroit at that time, it's 1, 2 o'clock. That's when everybody's starting to get drunk. So you seen $1,000 go up, you matching that $1,000. You're throwing it too.
That's
and so
some
I would
game.
double my money.
That's some gang.
And
I
that's
like
how
that.
I used to. We had a drug dealer dude that used to come in. He used to sit at the top, and anytime somebody would throw it, he would match it. And every day, I
That's
would
some
walk
game.
out with a garbage bag.
Because I do see that. Like in a black strip clubs, once
Yeah.
somebody starts throwing a lot of money, you get to feeling the type of way. Like I
Yeah.
done had dudes in strip club with me, like they throwing too much money. I gotta leave because I don't
Yeah.
want to be in here looking crazy.
And then
It
some
don't
people
make
look
sense,
bad.
but I get what you're saying. So you was never doing no back room, no back
No,
nothing.
never had
You
to.
know, this is my thing. I don't like clubs where they throw money because it's only so much money you could throw.
Yeah,
but
true.
you could talk a man out of his Amex card and get as much as you want. So whenever it's a club where they really throwing money, I'd be like, that's too much work. You don't think so?
If I was like really okay, so even like with the drinking thing, right? Like to have to sit and talk to somebody could potentially irritate me. You know, like you could just say one thing.
Part
and
of the
I'm like,
game, though. That's a
Yeah.
part of the
Yeah.
game that you in.
I would rather just be really good at swinging on the pole, and
So
you'd
you
be
was
like
good- you-
staring at me like
So you was good at swinging
a
on the pole.
ballerina. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's how I made my money.
And your man had no qualms with you. See,
He didn't. Nobody allowed it. He had no choice. I paid. Like he didn't have no
oh, you
control.
hear that? That's crazy.
He wasn't
talk.
my husband. He was my boyfriend. He's not gonna save my mom if she needs some money, or my little brother. He
So
had
you
his
didn't.
own
So you
family.
didn't really respect him like that.
I respected him 1,000%, but he was.
No, you didn't. You respected him 1,000%, but he had no say so, and he had no say so, but you respected him 1,000%. What kind of backwards ass shit was that?
Wasn't gonna tell me what I could and
You-
cannot do at that time.
You don't.
Not my husband.
You don't respect a man that you don't let direct you and control what
Now,
you're
if he's
doing.
not my husband, that's not your lane.
So
That's
you-
my dad's lane.
You don't feel like your man is somewhat like a father figure, teaching you, showing you, guiding you,
My
directing
husband.
you. I mean,
Why do
You
do
know-
men get to date and just dictate a woman's world because he?
what is a
he's
husband is
dating
what?
you.
A husband just means we went downtown and wrote something on a piece of
No.
paper. But if he's fulfilling the role and the duty
That's
that a
what
husband does,
is?
It was pretty accurate. That's pretty much what a husband is. Because if he was sleeping with you, he done everything that a husband would do besides lead you. He did. That was pretty accurate.
yeah. But tell me what a husband is then.
A husband goes to your family and asks for permission to take over that responsibility.
Is that
of
right?
woman.
Who does that though?
Every man should do that.
I'm saying, but who does
If you
that?
really,
Is that
when
the
you go-
definition of a husband, though?
But that's how it starts.
It's not
and
the
then
definition,
it goes
though.
on. Now you are responsible for that woman and the family you create within that with that woman. Yes or no?
You know,
Yeah. It's
you
not
seem
dating.
like
That right there is like the wildest thing to do that. I got to go meet your family, do all these things, and you're a stripper. Well, my fault. I got to go do all these things, and you're a scripper. There you go. Yeah, scripper with a K. All right. 2 Chainz made songs about people like you. All right. You brought up traditional. You just brought up traditional stuff. You think your boyfriend was in traditional mindset? Say the truth. Does she still got that nigga? Is he still around? That was wild. She spoke about traditional shit while being a scripper.
the type of woman. See, I was telling you this earlier. You seem like a problem. Have you always been like this?
Yes.
Yeah. You seem like a problem. You seem like the dominant one in the relationship. And you seem like the type of woman that only goes for dudes that you can control. Not a dude is going to direct. I don't even feel like you would allow a man to direct you.
I do.
I don't
do let
believe you.
men- I do.
Nothing about you says that you would let a man direct you. I feel like it would be too hard for you.
I feel like I am very good at being submissive when I'm put in a submissive state.
What is that?
Okay, you're one of them niggas. I'm telling you, man, this is global. This is global. This isn't true, everybody. So pause. Future pause. I say, as a man, I am only straight when a lady put me in a straight state. Yeah, I can turn it. I can turn that trying to be with dudes and stuff. I can turn it on and off if a lady put me in a position to be straight. That's what women keep saying. That's what they keep saying. It's the craziest in the world. It's so crazy. That sound like a nigga who think they can actually live a healthy life only eating Ritz crackers and soda pop. That's what that sounds like.
I mean, oh, he got to
That
pay
means
everything, huh?
I'm completely
Oh, my
taken care of
goodness.
financially. I'm able to focus on things that are making me better for that person.
So what you're telling me is if a man doesn't pay for your entire living situation, you're not going
It's
to be
not just
submissive.
living.
Oh,
It's
well,
more than
that's a
just-
part of it. I'm
Yeah,
just
that's
saying,
just one
if he
part.
doesn't take care of you financially, then you can't be submissive to that man.
Well, how could I? If I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay for, I have to rob Peter to pay to. What's the thing? I have to just.
Do you see this illogical conversation right here? So you're telling me you can't submit to a man if he doesn't pay for everything? So you can't respect your man and listen to your man if he's not paying for everything?
How am I supposed to Okay, this is the whole thing. Like, I'm not gonna say that it's bad because it may not be the best thing. But why would I align myself with a man that does not see himself fully providing for me? Why would I want to lay on my back and cook and clean and shut up and let him lead me, and he doesn't want to fully take care of me? But then there's always going to be options.
So you've never submitted to a man then?
I have.
He paid for everything?
Absolutely. Every man that I've been with has always paid for everything.
You got a man now?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
Because I live in Miami, and I told myself I wanted to be single and learn how to properly love myself and focus on being alone.
She's retarded. She's a submissive person when a guy takes care of her. But she moved to Miami, so she left the guy. That man lost so much money on this motherfucker with these boot loafers on. I'm telling you, man. That's why as a kid, I learned a long time ago, don't look at people with glasses. Not all of them are smart. I used to think so. I used to think if you wore glasses, you got some type of intelligence. Shit, how wrong I was when I was a child.
For a little bit.
Tell me what happened in your last relationship. Why y'all not together?
It was a great relationship. I feel like finances became an issue. Like he didn't do so well financially.
Oh, listen, y'all hear that?
You left the nigga once money got, so he took care of you, and then once money became a problem, you left. That's crazy. Oh,
Read in between the lines.
No, but he still was a great guy.
Whoa. I hear you. But I'm just saying, read in between the lines. When the financial trouble started with him is when you said, you know what, I don't know if I want to be in this relationship.
Well, for me specifically, I felt like instead of him relying on working with me to make money when it was starting to get low,
Yeah.
he chose to use his friends. And that wasn't a team
You see
player
what
to me.
happens when your bag get low? And this is why
No,
I say this. Let me tell you something. Let me
Yeah.
give you my perspective. I tell dudes this, right? The reason I'm not going to do anything for a woman for a long period of time is so I know if she like me or do she like my money. Because a lot of people, they get married or they get in a relationship, and as soon as they fall off, the woman is no longer happy because they didn't really like you. They like the lifestyle. If I want a woman to like me, I can't provide a huge lifestyle for her because she might fall in love with the lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, if you lead with your hand, she gonna fall in love with your hand.
Yeah.
So if I don't give her nothing but me and she sticks around, then I know she here for me. These dudes, they lead with their money. And just like you, when he was getting all funny with the money,
But
he was
he
gone.
didn't have money when he got with me.
So then what was the issue?
What you just said? What's happening? Didn't she just say a sec? What's happening?
I believed in it at first. It was working and it made sense. We had a really good understanding. There were some things we had to work out, and it was still a new relationship. It wasn't that long. It was only like a year and a half. But in reality, if he would have chose me as his team player to invest his money with,
Yeah.
instead of trying to
What were you doing?
outskirt.
Wait, how long was he taking care of you? Yo, was it for a year and a half? You got one when he didn't have money? Well, he immediately got money in like 2 weeks, and then he took care of you for a year and a half? This motherfucker lying. Cindy Lou over here is fucking lying. Like, I know it.
I was doing the same things I've always been doing, real estate, which I have a lot of experience in.
Yeah.
Real estate.
I was acting and modeling still, so he could have done something with that.
So you wanted him to invest in
He
your...
could have poured into balance, like the things that he did with his friends, he should have done with me, and we would have still been together.
She wanted him to give her all his money to invest in what she could do. And then when she left him, she would have kept the investment money inside that. So now she makes money. That's what was going to happen. That nigga was smart to not give you no money. Thank God. She was going to rob him. That's a scam. I'm not saying all women do this. But every time a lady talks about investing in her business and everything like that, that's scam. That's an actual scam artist. There's women out here using relationships like scammers. Say, hey, yo, we should get together and guess what? Invest in my business. And then once you invest and they make enough money, they out. They leaving. And you can't get the money back. How? The only way you can do it, you gotta take this nigga to court. You gotta literally, like, let's say, okay, I'm investing in your business. Yeah, I want 50%. Tell you the truth, if it's mostly my money, I want 70, you get 30. Yeah, they cut that shit out. Oh, niggas start doing that. When they ask you to invest in their business, tell them that y'all invest in your business 70-30, 70-30. But I don't care what you did, 70-30. That's what I'm finna start doing. I'm gonna see how many bitches I can get to do that.
Instead, he tried to blame me for the reason he wasn't successful.
Real quick. Yeah, I don't agree with a man blaming a woman for anything. But real quick, you know what's funny to me? It seems like strippers, ex-strippers, ex-only always become realtors, real estate agents. Yeah. Why is this? What is this? I
don't know.
I think it's because it's easy because you're a woman and so dudes will damn near buy a house just because they think you cute?
No, I don't. I haven't sold a house yet.
How long you been doing real estate? So wait.
But there's different ways to make money in real estate without selling a home.
Give me a minute. So you wanted that man to invest
He didn't buy a house.
In your real estate venture.
No.
And you ain't even sold a house yet. Why would he invest?
To invest? First of all, if I have a license and you buy a property and I'm dating you and I make a commission, wouldn't that be your commission?
No.
You're getting that back on the property. Come on, bro. You live with the person.
Listen, hold on.
If he's buying a property with you, you're making commission.
Listen. Why would I buy a house, pay taxes, pay closing costs so you can get a percentage when if you're with me, we could just have this money? Why would I do that?
Because you need to make investments, and he didn't buy a property. I was telling him to do. There's a whole bunch of ways you can make money in real estate. It doesn't always have to be buying a home. People always think that that's the case, but that's really not the case. In reality, it's more of he could have done a lot of things with me. Like we could have figured it out together. Because that's what we were doing. We were figuring it out together.
To me everything about you.
He chose to use his friends as his money team instead of his woman.
Let me ask y'all and send in some questions. Rate her agreeableness 1 to 10. Your agreeableness, and you know what? You got this nice, cute look to you, but your whole personality is just like a problem. Even when we was at this place, I'm like, you are a problem.
Yeah, I'm a problem child.
That's probably why you're single right now.
Never. I could call right now, guys, asking me if I would like to go on a date.
I mean, I get it.
Going on a date doesn't mean you're no longer single. That doesn't mean that. And besides, she's a scammer. This is what this is. She scams boyfriends.
No, I
get it. But you don't think that you could be a little bit more agreeable in your personality?
Pardon?
Do you think
nigga don't even listen?
Be a little bit more agreeable in your personality?
So I think I could be more agreeable.
Yes. Less rowdy with your energy. Less
For sure.
man gotta pay this and pay that.
Oh, no, I'm not changing on that.
Oh,
No,
you
no,
ain't
no.
changing. You ain't changing.
A man's always going to be a provider and a protector for me. That's just what I'm looking for.
So you would take a man who's a provider over a man that you actually like? If it would, let me ask you, a man who's provide.
Oh, so you just get bought. Niggas buy her. You're forever stuck in a stripper mindset. All right.
In everything versus a man you have a genuine connection with, you vibe, it's your soulmate. It feels like
too much of a liability.
Ooh, y'all hear this?
Yeah.
Do y'all hear this?
It's a liability.
It's
I might date the guy that I like, but if I have to choose between who's going to be able to be the better candidate, I would choose the man that's providing.
I love that you said that, because I try to tell these dudes all the time, like, the woman that you're with right now, she don't really like you. It's just that you're beneficial.
Well, love, I feel like is different. Like dating, I don't know.
Women marry men all the time that they don't really like, but it's like he would be a good provider for me and my family.
And a good husband.
But they don't really like him. And they go cheat with the pool boy and the dude that they do like.
No.
In due time,
Nah.
this dude that you don't really like but's providing everything, in due time, in a 5, 10, 15 year.
That's crazy that she even saying that. No. But the guy that you said, yeah, I had somebody take care of me, and then you broke up with him. You broke up with him once his money got low, and then you want to paint this whole image saying that, oh no, he didn't believe in me or believe in us. He didn't want to provide in my business, so I left him. Scam artist.
A relationship, in due time, you're gonna go want to have fun with that guy that you actually like, and you're gonna do it. Look at you smiling.
No, listen, I'm gonna say, personally, I have chose to, like, I've dated really good men, and I feel like even the ones that I was like super in love with, it's very lustful. I feel like that liking feeling is a very lusted thing, and I feel like the real relationship is built with investment into each other. Like, if I'm pouring all of my energy into you and you're pouring all your energy into me, I'm obviously going to have enough in my head that I do love this person. So it's like when someone does like the cheating thing, like where they're just sleeping with other people, most of the time they're not fulfilled within themselves. It has nothing to do with the financials of it.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think that a man being a provider and a protector should be a man's first goal overall. The
first goal of a man should be to be a provider and protector.
And protector to the woman that he's choosing to be with. Now, if you're going to be with 4 women at a time, you can't do that for everybody. Maybe you can.
Why not? If you got the money to do it.
You can't do it
You can.
the right way all the time. Like, it would be half.
Yes, you can. Providing and protecting, you definitely can. It sounds like she's crazy. So she want a guy to do all these things, and she don't. Okay.
Somebody's getting the bad end of the stick.
So you never deal with a man who had multiple women? Mm-mm. Why not?
I just require a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if he was, like you said, you want a man that provides? What if he provided your car, your house, your this, your that? Would you allow him to
one of my love languages is quality time. So if I wasn't getting all of his quality time, then I wouldn't be.
But a high value man don't have a lot of time.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Okay. High value man.
You don't have to be in somebody's space 24/7, but like majority of that 12 hours of the nighttime would be with me when you're off work. You know? I need it. That's how it's going to be.
Let me ask you a question.
What's about it?
Rate yourself 1 to 10.
Overall?
Looks. Just looks.
Just looks?
Yeah.
I'd give myself a 9.
God damn it. Give yourself a 9?
Yeah.
Rate yourself 1 to 10. Personality, looks, everything combined.
I give myself an 8.5.
Big screen. This mother just said she gave herself an 8.5 when you added appearance, personality, and all that. So she really don't think there's a problem with her. She don't think there's anything wrong. She thinks that it makes sense because she clearly said that her boyfriend took care of her and he did all these things. So technically he was supposed to be granted submission, but then she said, oh, but then I moved to Miami, and I wanted to figure out about myself. This nigga's crazy. She's actually nuts. Nope. That's a person right there. She's a person you kick. when she was, boy, remember in the beginning of this video, she said she believed that people should be going in there saving strippers like her. You see now, broken, shattered people. Her life is just gone. My mind was blown by Cindy Lou. That's who she is. If you looked at her nose, it looked like she done some things to her nose, but you know, maybe it came out that way. If it came out that way, it came out that way. I apologize. This nigga is a professional scam artist. I wanted my boyfriend to put money into my career or into me modeling or acting, and as soon as he started losing money, she left him. She really wants niggas to believe she wasn't gonna do that anyways. I moved to Miami, came a stripper, and she wasn't gonna leave this nigga. Oh boy, nigga gave herself a goddamn 8.5. Let's see, in appearance, I give myself a 9. Take that makeup off so I can see that dry, tired ass face. I want to see what that looks like. Told y'all, I don't mess with makeup. Makeup or wigs. I want you to be natural, fully natural. I want a lady who actually wake up the way she wakes up. Say, I woke up like this. Oh, goddamn right she did. And I would prefer an afro. I really like afros.
Oh, that doo-doo, baby.